All right. So God is an action for your life. God is an action for us. So that means God is ongoing because he always is, he always was, he always will be, and he always gonna be. There's never a time that God has never existed. There's never a time God don't exist, and there's never been a time that God don't exist. And so that means that there's never been a time that God ain't been busy. There never has been a time when he been busy. There ain't a time now that he ain't busy, and he'll always be busy. So watch this. So that means God is ongoing in our life, and God wants to reveal himself to us as much as he can, and how he reveals himself to us is through these certain names, through these certain actions. But he can only do it, he can only reveal himself to us, and I'm getting my lesson for Sunday, but he can only reveal himself to us in doses. Because we ain't capacitated enough to handle all of God at one time. So all of our life we're learning who God is. Remember I quote the Pentecostal theologian Amos Young. He says we meet God and we spend the rest of our life living out two questions. He said, who is the God I met, and what does he want with my life? Because God is trying to reveal himself to in small doses. Now he is your shouting out at the same time. This is your shouting your out at the same time. Y'all going to shout out. Here it is. Watch this. In order for him to reveal himself as a provider, in order for God to be your Yahweh Jireh, what got to happen? You got to be in need. He got to let you get to a place where you're in need. And then he comes by, and he's the only one that meets that need. And you can for sure know him as Yahweh Jireh. Yahweh Rapha. He's a healer. So the only way to experience him, to meet him, to know him, to confess him as a healer, what got to happen? You got to be sick.
Yes, sir.
And when you're sick, he make you well.
Yes.
And you call it, you know him as Jehovah Yahweh Rapha. This one I like, Shema. When you have seen that you by yourself,
He's there
he's there.
all the time.
He's there. And so that's the reference to Jehovah Yahweh Shema. He's there. So when you if you ever have been here's some exercise that we're gonna pronounce in the church that they do in school. Get to a quiet place and just listen for God.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get to a place where you got time. Not it's not a prayer. It's not a you asking God for something. It's not that you confessing God anything. It's that you got by yourself and you just listen to God. Say, God, okay, talk. And if you sit there long enough, you're gonna hear God. I ain't saying you hear an audible voice, but God will speak to your spirit. And because God is Yahweh Shema, he gotta let you know. He's there. And so even when you look over your life and you see stuff that happened, I'll take G testimony for example. Some of you don't know it. Had a car wreck thrown out the back of the back windshield on the highway, head bust wide open. And yet he's still here today. Why?
He was there.
Because he was there.
All the time.
And so these names, these things are significant. God is showing us and introducing to us who he is. And when we really get the understanding of who he is, we appreciate him more. You know what? Well, folk have a problem with coming to church, coming to Bible class, loving folk. Because they don't know God.
That's good.
They know church.
Yeah.
They know the God of church. They know G-O-D. But they don't know Yahweh.
Sure.
I mean, and that's why this is important. That we got to get to know him.
That's right.
Know who he is. And not just, it's Sunday morning church is good. It's awesome. I love preaching. I love clapping. I love singing. But it does us no good if we don't know who he is. We play a game. We participate. We practice. And we doing all this stuff. We putting ourselves on. But until we know who he is. Jesus told the disciples, how long do I got to be with y'all? So what, you still don't get it? You still don't know who I am? How long have I been with you? And you still asking me these same kind of questions. So God is associated, watch this. So in every society, God was always associated with action. All right? He was always associated with action. So, and the reason why we have to recognize who he is, because every society recognizes that God based on action too. So they, in Greek mythology, they would recognize gods based off something they did. So you had Aphrodite, the sex goddess. You had Hermes, the interpreter goddess. Zeus, the god of thunder. Ares, the god of war. Hades, the god of the underworld. What was the aqua god name? Adonis. I think Adonis. So because they was gods that, so whenever in Greek mythology, whenever there was waves, the tidal waves, they said Adonis mad. Whenever war struck out, Ares is mad. And so what God does, the reason why these things are significant, is because God always has to show us who's the real God. So in Egypt, he comes, and when Moses, he sends all these different plagues to Egypt to show out the gods of Egypt. That's why each plague is a plague. It takes down the God. When the Philistine, stole the Ark of the Covenant, they put it in front of their God, Baal. And on the day they put it in front of their God, so they put the Ark of the Covenant in the same room with their God's statue. And when they came back, that statue had fell over and broke. And his head was bowed down to the Ark of the Covenant. Because they know God like God. And so why these things are significant, because what happens is when God starts working in our life, we start seeing who God is versus what faith is. Right? So the one God got to reveal to us that he is God. And that ain't nothing else God. That you don't trust nothing else but God. He God. He God all by himself. He gonna forever be God. He is, watch this, he is eternally existent. In Greek mythology, gods die. In Greek mythology, gods die, and sometimes to keep from dying, if I'm not mistaken, I ain't seen my Greek mythology in a while, but I think it was Hermes and Aphrodite merged together and created a god together, because they were so in love, they merged together to stay together forever. They became one person. But gods died. I'm a nerd again. I'm a comic nerd. So Wonder Woman on the movie, you see that? Wonder Woman on the movie, they call her the God Killer. So she thought that the sword was the God Killer, but she was born to be the God Killer because they created her to kill gods. I got chill bump here when I said it. But so God is, watch this, but God is eternally existent. So you have to, where God come from? From God. Who made God? God. Where God been? God. He's always been there. He always will be there. As a matter of fact, he's how eternally existent he is. Before he ever created time, matter, and space, God walked to the end of time, matter, and space, saw the end, saw your life, saw everything going on, and then walked back to the beginning, then start creating everything. That's how existent he is. Well, I can't fathom that. You're supposed to.
Right.
Because your mind ain't built, we ain't built enough to recognize God. Here's what God says, my thoughts are not your thoughts, my ways are not your ways, for they are much higher as the heavens from earth. He says, matter of fact, here's what you do though. He says, but my word shall not return to reward. I'm going to send it, and he's going to do exactly what I said it for to do. So the word, we got to trust him enough through his word that God is God. When we recognize that God is God, you don't want to worry so much no more. There's a lot of stuff we just don't worry about. When we recognize God got this.
Absolutely.
So and that's all sometimes God is trying to get us to do. See, I'm all you need. So sometimes I gotta get you to a place where I'm all you got. All right. So God is self-existent. He has always been there. He made himself. And I hope he can let me ask him that question when I get to heaven. You know, okay, God, you mean really? You got no mom and dad, you know, something like that. But he is self-existent. He's self-defining. How do you describe him? How do you define God? He defines himself. I am. I is. He is the only uncaused cause. You know what I mean? Everything got a cause. Everything that exists has a cause. Something caused it to exist. Something made it happen. These tables, somebody had to take time to think about them first, and then to figure out how we're gonna make them, and then melt down the plastic and put the plastic in a mold, and then attach the iron to them. Somebody had to do that. This is a cause, and somebody caused it to happen. This computer, your car, you is a cause. God had to take dust and shape you together, shape us man together, and then breathe in man, and God caused man to live. But God is the only one that is not a cause. God is the only uncaused cause. He wasn't, nobody made him. Nobody caused him to exist. I think, y'all correct me on this, I think Sir Isaac Newton's law of physics says for every action, to the equal, opposite reaction. You know, God is the one that just is. God just was created. There's no one equal to him. There's no one like him. And then we decided, well, what about Jesus and the Holy Spirit? They him. They're God. And so that's the whole nature about, whole thing about
And how do we
God.
know he's a him?
Well, that's the thing. The scripture identify him as a him just so we relate him as a father. But there's time he said he was a mother. He refers to himself as a mother because God don't have human qualities. At the help our mind, sometimes he's revealed in ways that help our mind. But he sometimes called himself a mother to Israel. The Greek word for the Holy Spirit, y'all the movie Shaq. A lot of people had a problem. They didn't have a problem with Jesus being a Muslim Jesus guy. They had a problem. They had a problem with God being a black woman. People had a problem with the Holy Spirit being a woman. But the Greek word, the Greek word of the Holy Spirit, pneuma, is in the feminine. And so the translator easy said her. You either said fill me with her. Her. Because that's how it refers to. So when we talk about God as self-existent, self-defining, God, if you said, God, you're a mother beyond a mother, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because God don't have a sex. God don't have a gender. God is God. All right, so anybody have a question? Come before we go. Y'all think it's going to be good?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
it is. Yes, it is.
All right, so there's more. And what I said, there's more. So this is gonna be real deep, real heavy. I want to share something real quickly before we go and eat some hot dogs tonight. I want you to one slide, just in case y'all want to take a picture of it. I can find it. I think this is it. Yeah. these are the, I'm gonna leave it up there. There's one little thing in there, that's the net or something.
Yes, sir.
These are, so with the same word that God uses to say that I am, is the same thing as reference to Jesus. In John's gospel. John's account is one of the only accounts that is dealing with not just Jesus being a man. John is dealing with the fact that Jesus is God. While John doesn't deal with genealogy like Matthew and Mark does. Matthew and Luke does. John is revealing to us, he God. That's why John opened by saying, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. All things were made by him, that was by him, there was nothing made that was made, and him was life, and that life was the light of men. Jesus is God. So that's what he says. He said, I is the bread of life. I is the light of the world. I am the door. I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the true vine. So I'm gonna leave those up there for y'all to get. So those are the I am statements of Jesus. So y'all gonna tell everybody what kind of class it's gonna be. And any other questions, comments? And what we will do is we're gonna go deep into the text that's each name appears, where God's name appears, and see what's going on. We're gonna do an exegetical breakdown of that text, see what's going on, see how it help us. We'll see some of this stuff in our sermon series as well. All right? All right. Let's pray. Father God, we come to you, God, we thank you for being God. Thank you, Father, for tonight. We pray, Father, your blessing upon our life, that we can fully know who you are, God.